Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at when people realized they were attractive. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. When I wasn't attractive anymore. Oh. Sometimes you take things for granted and then you look back at your old pictures and you're like, I was actually pretty good here. Like sometimes we just focused on our flaws so much that we don't see our attractiveness, and then after like a few years or something, you look back at your pictures and you're like, oh, I look pretty good here. That's kinda annoying. When a few of my female friends told me I used to have such a crush on you in high school. In fact, a lot of girls did. I never knew about it, so I never made any passes at them and went through high school thinking I looked like a potato. Oh. That's so weird, eh? There's a thing about attractiveness. I don't know, actually, it's so weird because attractiveness is so broad. Like, you know, you can find someone attractive, but then someone else can find them unattractive, but then you would find them so attractive. So it's just really different for everyone, you know? But I just find it so weird how we can perceive one thing as attractive and one thing as unattractive. You know, like why? I still don't get it, honestly. Like sometimes I'll be in my bed thinking about this and I'll be like, why is this attractive and why is this unattractive? Especially physical features, like you'll think about it and you'll be like, why do people think this is attractive and then why is this unattractive? I don't know. Like I don't have the answer to it, but like I think about it and I'm like, I just don't know why. Like when did we all agree that this was attractive and this was unattractive kind of thing, you know? Because obviously when we're born, we don't know any of this stuff. So I guess it's maybe what you're taught and what you see. I don't know. I find that so confusing too. I do feel like it depends a lot on how you're raised and your environment as well. Because when I was younger, I didn't really think much of my physical appearance. Like I didn't really care about it until people started nitpicking at it. Or like when people started telling me this stuff and you know, and then I was like, oh shoot, I guess that's unattractive. Or like, you know, I'll be like, oh, that's bad or something. Like I didn't know any of that stuff until someone pointed it out to me, and then I realized it was like a flaw. I don't know, it's so weird. Like the same with my teeth. Thinking back, I never thought I needed braces. Like everyone else was getting braces, but then I didn't think much of it. So I got my braces pretty late. Like when I was like 17 or something. And that was because I realized then they weren't straight. But before all those years, I didn't even remember how I thought about my teeth. Because at that point of my life, when I was about to get braces, I was like, oh, I hate my teeth so much. But like before all that, I didn't think anything about hating my teeth. Okay, I don't know what this has turned into, but like I'm just so confused. Because I got my braces so late, I was always thinking about why didn't I get it earlier? Like why didn't I think my teeth needed to be fixed kind of thing? Why didn't I notice it when I was 12? Like my parents never really cared about that kind of stuff. Like they didn't think my teeth needed to be fixed, you know? I don't know, dude. It's just confusing. I'm just confused now. I think I was so frustrated because I was going into uni and I realized I was still gonna have my braces. And I was just mad. I was just like, why? You know, everyone else got their braces off when they were 15 or like 16. Why am I just starting to get them when I'm 17 kind of thing? When I was a kid, I never thought of myself as attractive. The boys at school and the girls made it very clear that I was a buck-toothed freak. We went on holiday to Cape Town December 1998. I was 13 then. Oh my gosh, I was 1. And we were in a restaurant one day after a few days of sun and swimming, and I went to the bathroom. As I was washing my hands, I looked up into the mirror and suddenly my face looked different. Guess the tan paid off well against sun-bleached blonde hair. I just stared at myself and wondered if it was really me. I didn't recognize myself, shrugged it off and went back to my family, but I then started noticing that grown men were staring at me. It freaked me out. Boys started wanting to hang out with me on the beach. It freaked me out. I was never hot, and I never wanted to be. But that was the day I realized that I wasn't a total troll. Oh, the tan changed everything. They got a tan and everyone was like, whoa. That's what happened. But yes, sometimes in some bathroom mirrors, you feel like you look so good, you know? You're like, ooh, that's me. It's just weird. Like your eyes are all shiny and everything, and your skin looks good, and your makeup looks good, like everything looks good. And then you come back home to your own mirror. Well, joke's on me. No, seriously, why? Why is that? Is there like a different perspective or something? Like, I don't get it. Why? I'm so confused. This honestly makes me so confused. Like, it's just funny to think about because some people would love to get a tan and they find that to be really attractive, but some people like to be pale and they find that attractive. I guess it just depends on how you're raised, I feel like, and your environment, basically. And how you want to be too, you know, and your personal preference on it as well. Because sometimes people can be raised to like tan skin, but then they really want to be pale, or like sometimes you're raised to like pale skin, but then some people just want to be tanned. So it really depends on yourself and how you're raised. Oh, these are confusing. My parents never really said anything about my physical appearance. It was just really me realizing what I didn't like about myself kind of thing. Like, it's so annoying because if I think about it back then, I'll be like, I never thought about that as something important, you know? Like, I never thought about it as a flaw, but why is it a flaw now? And obviously, once you think of it as a flaw, it never gets out of your mind. Like, even if you love yourself, you know that it's a flaw, right? But you just learn to accept it kind of thing. You don't love something that you've hated kind of thing. You just accept it as a part of you. Maybe that's just me. But I don't know, dude. So I realized I was kind of attractive when people that I thought were attractive seemed romantically interested in me. I wasn't a good looking or cool kid, but when I was 16, I started getting way more attention from girls that I thought were hot. When I hit 19, I knew I had become really attractive because, and this is something that I was only able to recognize because I'd seen it happen with a buddy of mine who had always been a good looking guy. People would talk about it, my good looks, as if it were a fact or a foregone conclusion. I think that's when you know someone's really good looking. When you go out to the club and other guys assume that the hottest girls are interested in you, or girls assume you've got a long list of other girls lining up for a date, or people say things like, you should be a model. Oh, this is like opening like a new world in my mind. That's crazy. Okay. So they know they're attractive because attractive people like them. Or they know they were attractive when other people say that they're attractive. I want to know if they find themselves attractive when looking in the mirror, you know? How come they only know they're attractive when other people think they're attractive? I'm confused. That's a next level attractiveness, isn't it? Wow. I mean, for me, I feel like it just depends on me whether I think I'm attractive or not. So like, for example, if I find myself unattractive that day, no matter what anyone says, I will still find myself unattractive. Oh, that's so funny though, because, you know, sometimes you look at someone really attractive, you'll be like, they know they're attractive, right? But then I would assume they know they're attractive because they could look in the mirror and be like, I look attractive. Not because of the attention they get. That's why they know they're attractive. Like, what if they are attractive, but then all the attention they get say that they're unattractive? Does that mean they're going to think they're unattractive now? So many questions. Because I know sometimes when you look at someone and they're so good looking, but then they will be like, I don't find myself good looking. And then you'd be like, what? You look amazing kind of thing, right? So I've always just thought that you have to really just mentally find yourself attractive to find yourself attractive. Oh my gosh, I want to hear how you guys think about this, because I'm so mind blown. I don't know, man. This is kind of new. I've had to put less and less effort into conversations over the years. Oh. That's kind of sad. Wait, what do you mean? So what happens? What? So people only talk to you because you're attractive or something? That's kind of sad. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.